me like a control. Lay back, bounce in the club. When we do a dance, and we do it like what? Like a controller.
Elbows up. Okay, Koya.
Up in the club, 10 deep.
Looking for a bad one.
Be on the creek. I need a bad one. A real freak. I'm on the dance floor, so don't sleep.
Damn, I like you, but I really want her. She's that type.
Hey Slay Bays, we are back. It's the girls from Work, Play, and Slay. And today we have a bunch of juicy topics for you guys. So we're going to get started on our first work topic of the night. And that is diversity in the workplace. So I'm from Chicago, so I know moving here was a big culture shock. So let's kick it over to Koya. I know you've lived here your whole life. So like, what's been your experience with diversity in the workplace?
So my experience living here in Arizona is I'm always outnumbered. Like I'm always the only black kid in class, or there's like one or two black kids in class, or at work, or whatever the case may be. So I feel like I'm just pretty used to it. I grew up in Yuma, so it's like right by the border of Mexico.
Oh wow.
So it's, you know, Mexicans, that's like a big population. Like, so for me to go places and see like black people like Texas and Georgia, I'm like, whoa, like, wow, like you guys are everywhere. So I mean, I'm pretty used to it.
Yeah, I would say that I've gotten used to it because, like Tanea, when I first moved here, I had a culture shock because I come from New Orleans, Louisiana, where most of your population was African American. I would say probably about 70 to 80% of the population was African American. So when I moved here, I definitely had an initial culture shock, and I definitely wanted to go running back home to Louisiana.
Right.
But now that I've been here for a while, now I've kind of like gotten used to it, and so I'm like with Koya now, I'm used to being the only black person in my office. So I guess I've experienced both sides of it.
I don't know. I'm from here in Arizona too, but like I feel like all the places I've worked at have been pretty diverse. Like there's black, Asians, Hispanics, white, like people from all over. So, but I think that is very important to have diversity in the workplace. I really look for that. Like when I go to interview places, if they don't have, like if there's all white people, I'm probably not going to be interested. You have to have some color in your like workplace. So yeah.
But what if it's a
important.
small place like me? So I work at the dental office. There's only like less than 10 employees.
Yeah.
All 10 don't have to be white, right?
Well, no, they're not all white. The doctor's
Hispanic.
Indian, and
Okay.
there's Hispanic,
Oh, that's
and then
good.
there's a Middle Eastern.
So that's a good mixture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good mixture.
Yeah, but does diversity necessarily mean like black people, or like
No.
are you guys looking for black people, or are you looking for like
Color.
Diverse.
Just
I'm
color.
looking for anything.
Just color
Yeah.
in the
color?
workplace.
So
It doesn't have
brown
to be
people.
black.
Right.
Yeah.
So brown people, because we know brown people could be Native
Hispanic.
American,
Yeah.
Hispanic,
Yeah.
Indian. So
Yeah.
other than
I remember at my old job, I got excited because they hired I think she was Arabic or Persian, something like that. She was from the Middle East, and I got excited because they hired her because I was the only black person, and I just wanted anyone that was a person
Yeah.
of color.
Right.
So I was super excited that they hired her.
yeah,
So.
I think it definitely makes you feel more comfortable and more at ease. And like with just being black, 'cause that's obviously what we could speak to. You see another black person, it's just like you automatically have like this bond, this connection.
Right.
That
You
is
want
so
to.
true.
You know, you want
It's
to,
true.
but like, I had a job, oh my gosh, and there was like maybe 3 of us black girls in the office, and I tried to like cling to them, like I wanted to be their best friend, but like they were just not effing with me.
I've
I'm like,
experienced that
F you
before.
bitches. It's kind of like competition sometimes,
Yeah.
like when there's only a couple black girls
And
in the
that's
office.
sad.
Because it's not a lot of
It's
here,
right.
so they
Yeah.
wanted to take everything for themselves
Yeah. Exactly.
because it's not a lot of black people here.
But they should know that we are stronger in numbers, like, and we're
True.
stronger if we work together. If there's ever an issue where it's like the black people against everyone else, like these are the times where we need to come together as women, or
Exactly.
just as a culture, and fight for our rights and do better. So like I hate that it's like that. There's healthy competition, but there shouldn't be any competition amongst people who look like you, who are just fighting for the same cause that you are.
Yeah. Have you guys ever had, like, if you have had someone in the office that was black and it was just one or two, you guys, you had like the black code?
Yeah.
Wait, what's the black code?
Like the black code, like if like say a Caucasian colleague says something that was like super corny, borderline racist, like you'll look at the other black person and you guys can like meet eyes and you kind of
Just have that
understand.
Right, like
Yeah.
that's that white people shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
I've I had a guy at my previous job. I was the only black girl, and he was the only black guy. So we were the only 2 black people, and we used to do that all the time. Like we used to like look at each other, give each other the side eyes, like.
It'll be like that.
Yeah.
Right.
It definitely will. Like that's what I meant by like that understanding, like that bond that nobody else is gonna
we definitely
understand.
had an unspoken bond.
I know I had a situation once at my previous job where I walked into the break room. It was early in the morning, and there was this girl, and she had her phone out, and I don't think she had meant to be playing. Like she was playing like Tyga or like I don't know, like Travis Scott, some hardcore rap, right? And she walked in and she just looked at me.
Wait, Tiger's hardcore rap?
Well, I don't know.
Wait,
Not-
who was this? Was she
Tyga?
black?
She was black.
Okay,
So
she was
black,
bumping rap music.
and she was bumping rap music. There was no one else in the break room. So I walk in. She looks up at me and she like hurries up and tries to turn it off. And I was like, "Girl, it's just me." And
Bitch,
we
turn it
both
off.
and we both start cracking. I had never
So
seen her
funny.
before. Never seen her in the hallways or anything. I was like, "Girl, it's just me," and we just both
Wow.
started cracking up. Like
It is
That's
a
not black
party
code.
now.
exactly.
Black
That's an example of the black code. Like
Yes.
Yeah.
you good.
Yeah.
Right. Like if you see me running, just run too. Don't ask any questions. Just
Yep.
come on. I'll explain later.
Right.
Oh my gosh. All right, moving on into our play topic. Go ahead, Corey.
Ooh, oh, am I explaining this?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Well, all right. If you want me to. Okay, so let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Okay, so now we are going to talk about like, I guess the 30 or the 90-day rule, whatever like applies to you in your dating life. So what do you ladies think is an appropriate time to have sex with a guy or a girl? I'm not judging. After you meet them, what's the time frame? What's an appropriate time frame?
I don't have a time frame. Personally.
So you're just putting out on the first date?
If I feel like it.
Oh wow.
She's
She said
pro
if she
woman.
I'm
feels like
yeah,
it.
like
Okay.
I'm very pro woman. I don't feel like whether like I could decide within the first hour of meeting a man whether or not he's worthy of me having sex with him.
That's
So whether
true.
I wait 15 days, one
Wait,
day,
but how do
30
you
days.
know,
Wait,
like-
what kind of powers are those?
And like in several hours
Yeah,
though.
yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Within
Wow.
several hours. It doesn't take me a day or a month. Like that's why me personally, like me saying I'm gonna get to know you for the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, because I'm a very good judge of character. I really am.
Absolutely, but it does
And-
take time.
For what? For me to decide if I'm gonna have sex with
Because
you?
like of course on the first date, they are putting out their best selves. Okay?
Yeah, they are.
They are putting out their representative. So they're gonna sound good and everything's gonna sound amazing. But as time goes on, you'll really see who he really is. Right?
But I feel like like I said, I'm a good judge of character. So if you're feeding me
Okay.
bullshit, I'm going to know.
Okay, right off the
Like,
rip, huh?
yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna
You
know
can
right
tell
off
the
the
fuck
grid.
boys sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. You absolutely
Yeah.
can. But the
Yeah.
fuck boys sometimes are like the best fuck.
Right, but then you decide if he's a fuckboy that night. Are you going to fuck? Like, yes or no?
I guess you have to kind of know what you want. Going
Yeah,
in.
that's
Yeah.
basically just
Like,
knowing what you want. Like,
if
do I want a
that's what you
committed
wanna do,
relationship?
then-
Right.
Or do I just want to have like a friends with benefit?
Right.
It's basically what you want out
Right.
of the relationship.
And it
Absolutely.
doesn't mean that night, but you can say this is somebody that I would give the cookie to, and you could tell off the jump. Hell no, he wouldn't touch me with a 10,000
Right.
foot pole.
Right, but I feel like, okay, if I do feel like he deserves the cookie, like I'm gonna make him work for it. Like just taking me out on one date is not enough to get inside of this vagina.
Oh my god.
Like it's just not enough. Like you got to put in more work than that. I'm sorry. Like yes,
like,
I
I'm a
say
drink
like
for this.
I mean I need a lot of dates. I need to know your last name.
Well,
I
that's
need to know
important.
have like met somebody in your family, preferably your mother. Like your life goals, like what type of
I'm
person
kind
are
of
you?
on that level too.
Do you
though,
have
because
ambition?
Now that
Like
older
I'm
and
not just
newly
gonna let
single,
anybody
like,
inside of me. You
I'm
might
like-
sound good, but no, like I need my body count to stay low.
That's
body
what a
count
lot of
to
women
stay low.
are worried about is the body.
No,
count.
right, but
Yeah.
like I wouldn't even feel good about myself knowing like, okay, yeah, that guy had me, he had me, he had me.
I don't
Oh yeah,
think
his friend had me too.
anyone would. I hope.
I know, but like if you're like sleeping around, I mean that's kind of what it is, right? What do
Yeah,
you feel, Amy?
technically
You're
speaking.
very conservative. Like,
Yeah.
What's your rules?
I prefer like a 60 or 90 date. I feel like at least 30. I would do at least 30, but I prefer at least 90 because, like Koya said, like they like disguise themselves, and a lot of them are fuck boys, and they probably just go and screw you and just be like, peace, I'm gone, and go and
Right.
talk about you. But that's not the case for every guy. But
And you
Yeah.
probably want to know their test results too, right? Their STD, like they're not gonna bring that on the first date unless you.
I
like,
would hope
You
not.
know what? Go
You
ahead
should
and bring them
request
papers.
it.
Right,
Can
that's-
you bring the papers?
Right.
I need 3 references.
I think
Via
maybe when
text.
you're younger, it's like, okay, whatever. But
Maybe
as you get
college
older
days.
and you're looking for a committed relationship, I think personally for me, I would rather wait if I'm looking for something serious, because I need to know if you're serious or if you just want to have
Right.
sex with me.
Yes.
And if you can't wait 30, 60, and 90 days, then this not going to work.
Exactly.
So,
Sex isn't everything, but
No.
I absolutely feel like, I'm just pro-choice. I'm pretty much pro-choice about
Right.
everything. Like, if you want to sleep with homeboy on the first night, be my guest. If you want to wait 30 days, 15 days, if you want to wait till marriage, then do you. Like, if that's
Right.
what you want to do, if that's what makes you comfortable. But I feel like no one is less of a respectable woman
Yeah, I
no
don't
matter
think so
what
either.
choice
Yeah,
they
absolutely
go
not.
with.
That's your
Yeah, I
own
don't think
choice.
so
It's
either.
your decision. It's your
I'm
vagina.
pro-choice for other people just because I want the tea. Like, girl, how was it?
yeah.
How was
Like, what
it?
happened?
But for me, nah. I mean, now that I'm celibate, it's like a whole different ballgame.
Oh,
I think if
wow.
a man if a girl decides to wait, and if a man has a problem with it, then that's definitely not
That's
the
a
way.
Right,
red flag.
absolutely. That's
That's
not
a
what you
red
want.
flag.
Yeah, that's 100%
Like,
a
why
red
are you
flag.
upset? Why are
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
mad about this? You know, you barely even know me. So I think if he has a problem with you waiting, then you just need to go ahead and kick him to the curb.
Absolutely.
Because what are you going to do when after I have a baby and you have to wait 6 weeks?
Exactly.
Right. Like, are you going to go off to
Right.
relationship? Like,
Right.
what is happening here?
Or I mean, he might cheat in the 3rd trimester.
You know?
Lord Jesus.
Okay, Tristan.
Little
Is that his name?
Tristan.
3rd trimester Tristan is what they
Tristan
call
Thompson.
him. That's what they call him.
You're
Oh
doing
my
better,
goodness.
though. Good
That's
job.
horrible.
Yeah, I think everyone has their like personal decision on that, but I think you should do whatever you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, some people go crazy like in their college days or after a bad breakup. Like, you know, you just go wild after the nigga done fucked you over, then fucked your best friend and
Everybody
just
has
left
a
you
whole
hanging,
moment.
left you
Damn.
in the streets.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
Well, damn.
I'm just saying, I've heard a couple stories.
Look, we put the eye.
My friend told me. I was, okay, so speaking of like keeping your body count low, do you guys think your partner's sexual past matters? Like
don't
how many
care.
partners they've had and kind
Well,
of sexual
I think they're
activities
gonna
they've
lie
engaged in?
anyways, but like
You think
me
guys will
being
lie?
newly single, I don't want somebody who's ran through all of Scottsdale. Like, I just refuse. Like, I don't want no guy that's been ran through. Like, I just
Right.
don't want it. Like,
Facts.
you do what you do, but like, I don't want no
Parts.
dude that's just been with every single female.
Yeah,
like, out
that's
there. Like,
embarrassing.
it's
when you
just
go
like,
out, it's like,
ugh,
okay, yeah,
like
bitch, I have.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, ew.
Yeah, I never want to give a woman anything to hold over my head.
Absolutely.
And if you're dating a guy who's like slept with, like she said, all of Scottsdale, and you step out in Scottsdale with him,
Right.
Right.
you're giving girls a reason to hold something over your head. Oh, like, oh, I had him before you, blah blah blah.
Right.
I never want to give a girl a reason to have something
Like,
over.
they
her.
already know all the business. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
dang,
Yeah.
okay.
And then, like what Koya said, like for me personally, I've never asked anyone that I've ever dated how many people that they've slept with. The reason being is because personally, I feel like Koya said, they're not going to tell the truth in the first place. And as long as they have a clean bill of health, like I don't care because that had nothing to do with me before.
I mean, like, I always ask how many partners they've had, of course. Well, most of the time they tell me they don't know. They can't remember. So that
That's
says
how you know
something.
it's
So
a
I'm
lot.
like,
That says
okay.
something. So that's a
yeah,
lot.
if you've lost count, if you can't keep up, like, what the that's way too many already. That's way too many.
What's
so,
too many?
like, too many, like, it depends on the age. But,
That's
like,
important.
if you are under 35, I would say, for me, I don't want you to have more than 20 partners. And 20 is very high for me.
That's not bad.
So, yes.
Not bad.
So, yeah, like more than 20, like if you're 35 and under, that's
Because they probably start when they were like 13, 14 for a guy.
right.
Right.
So that makes sense.
Okay, and like over 35, I'm going to say like 21.
What? One more?
I get one little bitch. That's it.
Gonna be you?
That's it. That's me. I'm number 21.
And you're the wife at that point.
I am 21. bad. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't want my man to
Those
be a hoe.
expectations aren't really bad.
No, 20 is not bad at all.
That's
It's
actually,
not.
I think, low for guys. Well,
It-
depending on the type
Yeah,
of guy.
depending on the type of guy. Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on the type of guy. Because if you got like a little nerdy, dorky kind of guy,
Then he's probably only got 2 anyways.
Yeah.
So.
Dang.
I mean,
What if he got it though?
Like, right.
I mean, like, I feel like
does.
you still need to teach him
It's the
something.
nerdy
Yeah.
ones that never mind.
Yeah.
He probably does, but no one knows
Wait, what they
because
be
they
doing?
don't ask him because he was nerdy and dorky. You know, girls ignore the nerdy and dorky guys, and they're probably
And those be
They
the best
do,
ones.
and those are the ones that will cater to you. Oh
And
my
Those are the
God.
ones that
Right.
research how to eat vagina.
They
Ain't that
really
the
do.
truth?
They are reading books. They are going to
They're
the
like, I'm
classes.
going to get this right.
Yes.
This is my one and only chance, and I'm not fucking it up.
so cute.
She said, "Oh, that's so cute."
Right?
That is so cute. Like, you researched this, baby?
Like,
Oh
he
my
really
gosh.
cares.
He really,
Yeah,
right? He really.
that's thoughtful.
Any
Versus,
man
like,
who
a
really
guy
That's
who has
considerate.
girls who don't even care.
Right.
Wow,
Some
intelligent.
those guys don't even know what to do with it.
They
That's so
really
true.
don't.
Any man who takes the time to really understand your body, like,
Yes.
because that's important.
Oh my gosh.
That is
Massage my
very
body,
important.
caress it,
Very important.
oil it down, lotion it,
Okay.
all of it.
All right.
All of it.
Well then,
All right.
men
So
out
speaking
there.
of men rubbing us down, what kind of guys do you like?
What do you mean?
ladies?
Like, what's
Like,
your like?
as far as style, like
Oh,
what type of
style.
men do you like as far as fashion and like, you know, what type of style do you like your man to have?
I'm more casual, but definitely with a beard.
Oh
my
beard.
God.
Don't shave
Beards
beard.
are
like,
so
like,
sexy.
No shave November's coming
You
up,
know,
baby.
unless your shit is patchy.
Okay, not the patchy.
Not,
the
I need a
patchy.
full-grown, healthy vitamin D
Yes.
beard, okay?
Mustache, beard.
I need
and
the
then
shit
just tie it
shining.
with that outfit.
Not
Yeah.
a vitamin
I like
D
beards.
beard. Oh my gosh.
I like when they have the full like goatee kind of thing.
Yes.
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 What
That
the
makes
low
them very
haircut?
masculine.
With the low haircut.
With
Yeah.
the low haircut?
No, some
the-
dudes who have dreads with the beard though.
Child look.
I'm a little
That's
too
good
old
to
for
look at.
dreads.
I
Like
think
No, no,
dreads.
some people.
Like
think
dreads
so.
equate to like drug dealers. And
No,
I'm
some
no, I'm just
people
kidding.
really like
I'm just
that.
kidding. No, unless they're like
That's not true.
black power, then yeah.
Some people's
Yeah.
dreads
There's, like,
are
no
clean.
between.
They have a nice little fade. Like,
Yeah, like the
line
black
up.
educated
Their
ones.
lineup is fire. Like
Yes.
They keep it groomed.
a very nice, tight, needy
Yeah.
dreads. Like
Yeah, I like dreads.
Me-
on
I
guys.
like
I don't know if I would
really
date
do.
somebody with dreads.
I've dated someone with dreads and then he cut them off and I cried and like, I mean, I loved him after that, but yeah. But I like a guy that's casual. Like I like V-necks. I like a guy with broad shoulders and a nice back, a round butt.
Ow, around the butt.
V-necks.
This is
I
the
love a
video.
guy that can wear a good baseball cap. Oh my god, or a good fitted hat.
Yeah,
Like I
snapbacks.
like fitted jeans
That's good.
that hit the shoe just right. Oh my, okay, yeah. And I also love a guy who can wear a nice suit.
Oh, yeah.
Like when he just
my
owns the suit, like it fits him just right. It's not too baggy. Like it was tailored and made just for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
A suit is important.
that's what I like.
That's what I like.
And you have to have that, like, a tailored suit. You know how
Yeah.
really great tailored suits? Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh no, Morris Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut
Yes.
is
Ah!
Yes, yes,
Like,
yes.
That man is a god.
Whoever tailors their suits does an
Yes.
amazing job.
Like, the suit-
Or is it
Yeah.
just
It
because
fits
it's
right.
them in the
No,
suits?
they really have the. Well, they probably have the money to get it tailored.
Right,
That's number
but like
one.
a good tailor.
Right, like it was made just for
For
him.
your body shape.
Like it is
Like-
hitting every curve just
Yes,
right.
Right.
absolutely.
Yeah, I hate
You
when
okay?
guys don't
I'm not.
tailor their suits. Like,
I know.
don't just get it off the rack and put
Right.
it on.
No.
Like niggas going to
Tailor.
court never have a nice fitted suit. Going to court, oh my gosh.
Who's gonna pay for that?
It's not
What do you mean?
getting a
It's
tailor
not
is
that
not
expensive.
It's really not.
A few extra bucks to
It's
tuck it
really
in.
not. Even
Yeah.
Men's Warehouse will do it for
Yes,
you. Usually
like
they have
If
a
you
discount.
get if you get the suit from them, they'll actually do it for free.
They will.
So they just be making up excuses.
Yeah,
But,
they're just
Exactly.
lazy.
I like a guy with balance too, so I wouldn't mind like a guy casual. For me, as long as you're groomed well,
Right.
you need to be groomed well, and your sneakers need to be clean. Like I hate
Yes.
dingy, dusty sneakers.
That's
If you're
not
gonna wear a
cool.
white tee, a V-neck tee, make sure it's crispy white.
Right.
Like I don't want it to be off white because that
Make
means
sure it's still a V and
dirty.
not a
white.
U.
Yeah,
Make sure it's a V and not a U.
Right,
Okay,
and
yeah.
no
So,
like
yeah.
wrinkly
I hate dingy anything. Dingy shoes, dingy jeans, dingy shoes. Like,
Just
Dingy
don't-
hair.
dingy hair. If you're dingy, like, I will not talk to you.
Right.
So I like that, like the casual side, but I also do like a man in suit. That's actually my preference, is a man in suit. But you know, every man doesn't have a job that puts them in a position to wear a suit. But I sure do like looking at, you know, a nice man.
Absolutely.
But like every man should have 3 suits.
Yeah.
Yes.
One for an interview, one for a wedding, and one for a nice date with you.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
Right?
I
Are you taking
agree.
notes, fellas?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I really like what's in right now, like the whole like Chelsea boot with the skinny jeans
Yeah.
and like the suit jacket.
I like that.
Or like a nice sweater vest. Like I think that's really, really sexy on a man. Like very attractive. And jeans, like 501 jeans, like
Oh,
Levi's,
yes, Levi's.
straight legs. I don't really like a super duper skinny jean.
Right, not too skinny.
Not
Too
too
skinny.
skinny, but definitely like straight leg. Like I think that
Right.
looks really, really good. Like men look very handsome, and it's also about how you conduct yourself as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I like an all-purpose man.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
a man, like you know where you're going and he knows what to wear. Like you don't have to tell him. Like he comes out the room, you're like, okay, yeah, my baby got it.
Right.
You don't gotta tell him. Like he knows what
A
to wear.
Renaissance man.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
I like
Everyone should have a
assertive,
suit.
assertive man.
Oh yeah.
And confident and be confident in what
Yes.
you're wearing.
And be confident in
Like,
what you do.
Right. Have a little bit of swag with
And
it.
have a watch on.
Yes.
Watch will set it off.
Have a
Please
watch
have
on.
a watch.
gold watch.
Right.
preferably.
And don't have the pinky ring. No pinky ring.
Oh, Lord, no.
That's very pimperish.
No rings at all.
No rings.
Unless it's my engagement ring.
and not even really, right. And not even really a necklace though, right?
No.
What about earrings? You guys like earrings?
I'm
on a
okay.
guy?
Little
I'm okay
studs.
with earrings.
Yeah.
Little studs.
Okay.
I think I used to, but now
Yeah, I
I don't like
know.
it because I'm older now. I
Right.
can't imagine a guy in a suit with earrings.
Right.
Like it just doesn't flow.
And if he has earrings, he's gonna be
But if
staring
you're-
your
yeah.
earring back. Like, and we don't. Nigga, what is you doing, my shit?
What?
Who says that?
Like seriously though.
But if you're a guy who's more like they dress more urban, I think it's okay if they wear earrings, but I think you have to know when to wear it. Like you can't wear it with a suit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
Take 'em out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take 'em
No,
out.
no
Yeah.
earrings with the suit. Absolutely
Yeah.
not. It's just like for women. There's a time and a place for everything. And
Yeah.
everything that you wear, like just make sure it's appropriate for the time and the place. But
Wait, okay. What about like real quick? What about those man weaves? Like,
Absolutely
like
not.
us women wear weave all the
Don't
time.
do
But
it.
like, would you accept your man wearing one of
Absolutely
those
not.
man weaves?
Because men talk too much mess about
do.
women wearing weave. So if I ever catch you in one, best believe
Nigga, if
I'm
I see you
talking
lay your
about
shit
you.
on the dresser, it's over.
Best believe I'm talking
what if your
about
man
you.
has always been supportive of your hair?
Right.
No, I still don't care.
Right. Wait, he is not his hair, right?
I don't
If
have.
there are-
I absolutely have no reason why. I'm just no.
What are man weaves?
You know how they like to like do the plugs,
They can do
or
fake
like
dreads.
now they have like
a lace front.
right. It's a
I've
lace
seen a
front,
lace
like
front.
fade haircut thingy.
No.
Yes.
Even like dreads, like they do.
Oh, I know the dreads.
Yeah,
Fake
like the
fake
faux
dreads.
locks. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like it's
That's
just
crazy.
like okay, like one day your dreads are this short, and then you wake up the next
Overnight,
morning,
my
and this
nigga,
long.
overnight.
Like,
You wake up the
and
next
not even
day
for
and
me,
they're
your
like-
boy's gonna clown you. Like
Right.
I just know absolutely not.
right, niggas
Like,
stealing your bundles and shit.
You
We
had
don't
twists.
know.
Now you're looking like Larry Fitzgerald. Like, what is
No.
going on?
But I don't think I would want to date a man who wants to wear that because that means you're not confident in yourself.
Exactly.
Ain't that what they tell
Rock
us?
what you
Why
got.
you
Right?
Wait, yeah. I'm like,
Why you don't do your natural hair?
Right.
The difference between me and you is
Mine-
I actually have hair.
You know, if you're balding, if you're balding as a guy, just let it go. Cut it off.
I agree.
Like that whole rounded cul-de-sac hair,
Yeah.
Uncle Phil hair. No, just shave. A bald head is sexy.
She's
Yeah.
going
It
in.
really
Right.
is. Like just add a beard.
Actually, I do like a nice bald head.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong
With
with
a
a
suit,
bald
if you have a
head.
suit on.
Oh,
you
yes.
bald head.
And
Oh my God.
glasses.
Ew.
Wait, what kind of glasses?
I don't like bald
Like
heads.
no, like intelligent glasses.
Yeah.
You don't like bald heads?
No, give me a fade, please. I'll take a fade.
I'll take
Take a
either
bald
one.
head,
A
yeah.
bald head is an established man.
Yeah.
He knows what he wants. He's
does.
established. He's centered.
Usually men
like,
with bald head, they're pretty
confident.
well off.
Yeah, they are. No,
Bald
I
head.
see though. That is so true.
They're like making 6 figures and up.
Like he's too busy. Right. He is too busy to be
Where
worried
he
about
at,
haircut. Okay. Just take this shit off. Like, I got shit to
So
do.
funny. It's so true though. I've never met a bald man who wasn't like successful.
Right. You ain't gonna be no
true.
bald headed fuckboy.
For nothing.
You're not. It's not gonna happen.
They ain't gonna clown.
I ain't seen one yet.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
A bald
You can't be bald and broke, y'all.
Can't be bald and broke.
The two don't go together.
Nope. But you know what I like? I like when the man has a bald head, but he still has the
The beard.
Oh yes. You can't be bald with no
Wow.
beard. Then you gonna
Right.
then you gonna look like Caillou.
Or Mr. Clean. You gonna look like Mr. Clean. Mr. Dirty if you black.
Bald with a
Oh my
full
goodness.
black with a full black goatee and oh my goodness.
Those guys do look good on the internet.
You're right, yep. With
You
a
need to
nice
be
suit.
like Common. Mm.
Oh, Common is
Oh, yeah,
Oh, you know what?
Common.
Common,
Yes.
who's he up like the rapper? Joe Budden is kind of sexy too
Joe
nowadays.
Budden
He is kind of
He is
sexy.
kinda sexy.
I'm not gonna lie, he is.
Right? Like he's a little
But it's like a
thuggish,
swag.
but
thing.
he's
Yes.
intelligent as well.
You
He's
have
very
to carry it.
intelligent.
Yeah.
Oh my
Go
god.
ahead, Sin.
Okay, speaking of that,
Yes.
everybody, okay, who are your man crushes?
Idris.
Idris?
Yeah, I would
Okay.
say
Idris, Daddy Elba.
Okay.
Oh, and oh God, what is his name? Do you guys ever seen that show Queen Sugar?
I've seen like
I've
one
seen
episode.
I've seen a
Kofi.
couple of them.
Oh,
Yes.
Wait, which one?
Kofi.
Kofi.
He was on Girls Trip.
He was on Girls Trip.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yes.
Grapefruit?
Yes.
Oh.
He is
Yeah.
the most gorgeous.
He's so
He's
sexy.
his skin is like licorice, like
His
black
back.
licorice.
His back.
Like
He has a great back. Like
he
the dance.
is
Oh my gosh.
beautiful, but he is dating that African model.
He's
What is her
dating
name?
somebody, yeah.
Starts with a D, like Duffy or.
The bitch don't matter.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but yeah.
Jeez.
I
Yes.
like Boris Kojo.
Oh, he's
Yes.
gorgeous.
Yes.
Yes, and he's German.
Yes.
Mhm.
See, mine is
Yeah.
like Morris Chestnut.
Yeah,
Oh,
I do.
yes.
Like that's my
He
chocolate
has the best
version.
smile.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh my
nice
God.
one.
Yeah, Boris Kojo is like my light skinned man. And then Michael B. Jordan.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
sexy.
Black
I kind
Panther.
of like what's the other what is his name from Black Panther? The other one.
Oh,
Shit.
Oh, the
other
the
one.
that lives in the mountain.
Yeah. What's the other one
I
from Black
can't.
from Black Panther?
The one that lives in the mountain.
There's
The big
Michael
guy?
B. Jordan.
Yeah.
The other one. He's like
Brosnan Chadwick.
Chadwick
actual-
Boseman.
Oh,
Yeah, Chadwick.
right,
Oh, yeah,
right.
Chadwick.
I'm so
his name wrong.
sorry, my
Chadwick
darling.
Boseman.
Yes, what's the guy's name? I can't think of his name, but I love him. He was in. Is it Diary of a Mad Black Woman?
Not the one who was abusing his wife.
No.
Shamar Moore?
Shamar
Moore.
And
Those
he
are
had-
like the old school crushes.
Yes,
Yes,
he's sexy.
yes.
I like older,
Oh,
mature.
Shamar
Me
Moore
too. Yes.
is fine
He
as
is.
Mississippi wine.
Yeah.
He really is.
Have you
Like,
guys
oh
seen his
my
Instagram
God.
when he
Yes.
does dance?
Yeah.
I love him. And he was like,
sexy.
yes, I'm 50. Yes, I'm fine.
Right.
Yes, I like black women.
Right.
What else?
Yeah, because
Yes.
people try to comfort
Right.
him.
They
Say he's
do.
gay.
He is
They
not
do.
gay, child, let me tell you.
But I've never seen him with a woman.
Well, he
have.
just keeps his relationships
Yeah.
under wraps, and
Or,
that's
yeah, I
fine.
don't know. Or he's waiting on me. I don't know.
can't be waiting on
I'm
you. can't
coming,
be waiting on
baby.
me.
It's about to be a girl fight, y'all.
That can't be true.
Okay. Who's
Okay.
your man crush,
I
Claire?
honestly don't have a lot of crushes. Everybody that you guys mentioned, they do look good, fine, sexy, all that. But like, I'm like a diehard Drake fan, so that's the
I knew
only
you were gonna say
person
that.
that I
Me too,
really
of course.
crush over. Like,
Okay.
that's the only man that I'm
He
like.
got the
ooh.
goatee. He got the full beard with the
Yeah,
goatee.
he
He
does.
does.
He's
Yeah.
come up since his Degrassi days.
Yeah.
I'll
He
tell you
really
that.
has.
Because he was looking a little rough with
Yes.
that
He
afro.
was.
But he grew into his looks.
He grew
Yeah.
into
We love you, Drizzy. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in with us. We are the ladies of Work, Play, and Slay. See you next time. Bye.